What's this bad request guy look like?
Young, nervous, dumb haircut. A wannabe memory hunter faithful to the cause. Oh, and he's your biggest fan.
In terms of privacy invasions, Aiden Pierce ain't got shit on us. He can only observe. We can actually walk inside people's homes. We can't interact with anything. But we can see the robots sleeping in the beds. I don't think your robot belongs in there unless I don't want to think about what you're using that robot for. I mean, did you notice that the thing on the wall that said it's the 9th day of the 17th month? The future is kind of weird. I mean, 17 months. That means in the last 70 years we somehow managed to create a new calendar, and to think that this calendar was better than the original, the Gregorian calendar. I don't know. Future France is weird. Unless, of course, it's the 17th of September and they are using European dating. Which I think is the case. Also notice how it seems to be summer outside, but the calendar states it's September.
You're almost at the Rotunda, and Saber Force has lost your trail. Well done.
What do you mean there was an amnestist on the balcony? I saw nothing. There was nothing there. What are you talking about?
The climate change refugees are not second-class citizens. What's wrong with you?
See? I told you there was a reason it was summer in September.
Big Charlie and his grand schemes. Always striving for utopia, but creating hell on the way. That damn Sen network was his first stab, and look how that's turned out.
He's the boss of Memorize.
No, he's the star genius. The capricious talent that gets to tinker away in his ivory tower. Memorize CEO is his wife, Scylla Cartier-Wells. One name, two heads, 1,000 reasons to bite your fingernails.
Of course, the Saint-Michel Rotunda is what's left of the Fontaine Saint-Michel, presumably, and the Fontaine Saint-Michel was made to commemorate the modernization of the city, and this thing also has something that commemorates the modernization of the city. I'm sure you can spot it. Spoiler, it's a big fucking screen that says Charles Cartier-Wells on it. Do I need to point out that this is clever? This is smart. And you are smart for getting this, and you are now smart because you know this.
Nilin the Hunter. I'm your biggest fan.
Thanks.
I've already scouted a route. It's not the first time I've been shopping in the land of the rich.
I'm looking for the architect's offices.
Everything's in here. An hour ago, I memorized the ideal path to avoid the surveillance drones. You just need to take it. It's an incredible honor to get opened up by the best. Like having your autograph. You done? Did you get everything?
Yes.
Follow my past. A trail of remembrance with everything you'll need to get past the drones through the Comfortress, all the way to Kaori Sheridan. I've sprinkled the route with memo boys, anchored just so. They'll tell you when to activate my remembrance. And I appreciate the fact that you didn't siphon my head. For a second there, I thought you might wipe our encounter. Remember you soon.
He's my biggest fan.
Hello, Nilly. If everything went to plan, you were talking to me a few minutes ago, and you've now got access to this remembrance. Repeat what I do, and you'll be able to work your way through to your target. You better be ready, because here we go.
Oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg. When Remember Me was still in production, this guy was supposed to be your love interest, Nilin.
Using your glove, you can synchronize with them to reveal hidden information. There you go. I'll let you synchronize. We'll meet up on the other side.
Using Remembrance, you could probably teach people languages. You could learn Mandarin and then transfer your memory of learning Mandarin to someone else, and then they could learn Mandarin by synchronizing it. But no, we're using it to steal passwords. This fucking game. So this door's locked. That means more policemen to fight. Luckily, I failed to point this out in the last episode, but luckily these men do not carry guns. Guns are banned in the future, and that's good for us. And they wouldn't hesitate to shoot us, so why should I hesitate when I beat them up? It's just common sense. Tutorial, please, I have a button to press.
Hey, I'm back. Ready to play Follow the Leader?
That's what Don't Not said when they saw Assassin's Creed 3's platforming. Great fucking job with that ladder, kid. Luckily, we are a pro climber, so we can solve this puzzle without it.
Kitty got wet.
Anyway, onward and upward. Onward and upward we go. You like drones? You like instant kills? Well, you're in luck today. Because we got both of those right here.
If you see what I mean. Stay clear of their detection cones, and you got nothing to worry about. The problem is seeing their detection cones. I threw together a device that allows me to see them as an overlay on my Sensen, so each time you activate my remembering, you'll be able to see them through my memory.
Why couldn't he have just given it to us? Like he's gonna need it. He probably steals people's porn stashes from their computer. When's he gonna run into drones?
Stay clear of their detection cones, and you got nothing to worry about. The problem is seeing their detection cones.
Now, as I've shown you here, judgment over life and death is no longer in human hands. Oh no, humans are not allowed to use guns. This is solely a matter of machines deciding who lives and who dies. This is such a bold statement about human nature and how it's taken away from us. Truly, this means video games have finally ascended and become art.
Just a little jump to the finish line.
Okay, let's see. Bad request. Probably weighs about, I don't know, let's give him 80 kilograms. Nilin, about 65, 70. She's tall. I think we can make that jump without crashing through the window pane. No, sir, don't panic. It's just internal bleeding. That's where the blood's supposed to be. I'm fine. Don't call the cops.
It's a compilation of my best arrests, uncensored. With Christmas Murder, you get the best of Christmas all year round.
This kid Christmas. I knew him. He's a memory hunter like me.
Was. He's the shame of your profession. Could have been a genius, but he traded his soul for a fat paycheck.
Great. Now, so we can add ruining a man's day off to our list of offenses.
Get closer! Make you cry your eyes out.
No game, this is actually a bad tip. Because if I remember correctly, you get more PMP, that means more experience points, if you finish these policemen off manually with an overload than if you beat them to death with Sense and Fury. This game is trying to cheat me out of my experience points here. That's not... I don't like that.
Like that, don't you?
Once we get to Charles Cartier Wells, our name on the walls will be written as Nilin Cartwheels Well. because I don't like getting hit, and this game does not have a block button. So I will roll, and I will roll, and I will cartwheel the fuck out of every policeman on screen at any given time. And I'm not sorry for that.
Happy feet, one more combo. That ain't wow! Did this go, huh? You play that? Nah, not yet. When the set's over. My dick hurts! Bobak's dick is hard!